Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Scotty Thurston. Well, you had the bye week, which gave you an opportunity to watch the rest of the NFL and some of the other quarterbacks in the NFL. I hope you walked away with it with a greater appreciation for number 12 right here in New England, Tom Brady. Scotty, when you look at the quarterback play around the rest of the league and some of the guys that are supposed franchise quarterbacks like Tony Romo, at least for me, it gives me a greater appreciation for Brady and just how much he carries his Patriots team.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, and he gets some heat. He's gotten some heat this year.
He has gotten a lot of heat
for the way they played. And if I say to fans, look around the league. Phillip Rivers, Tony Romo. I mean, there are guys out there. And I think you see Andrew Luck, the Cam Newtons, the RG3s. Is that the new level of quarterback play? This guy, but Brady is still upper class.
Oh,
obviously.
Totally. I mean, I think that we do sort of take it for granted a little bit. 16 touchdowns is your only 3 interceptions when you look at how many times he's thrown the ball. He's taken care of the ball basically better than any quarterback. He has, I think, as much on him as anybody, and that includes Breeze and Rodgers for this team. And when you look at the games that they've lost, I know people like to put it on Brady, but this is still the #1 offense in the league. And look, the Jets game, he drives you down for the tying field goal. He gives you the winning one in overtime. It's like the old Michael Jordan. What was that commercial? He talked about all the game-winning shots he missed. People, it's not going to happen every time. It doesn't mean the guy's diminished or not as great.
That's right. The bar has been set so high that anytime the guy misses a pass that he probably should have made, the critics come out. And if he's the biggest problem on this team, then,
Yeah, if he's the biggest problem on this team,
you're in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, you are in good shape. And he's not the biggest problem on this team. We all know that's on the other side of the ball. I mean, he's not infallible. We recognize that.
He's not the player. He isn't the player he was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, let's be honest. He's older now. He's probably slowed down a little bit, The pass rush, I think, can get to him. I think he gets he can get a little jittery, really pressure when it really isn't there. But I think we've gotten so accustomed to him making the big play all the time that when he doesn't, we say, what's wrong with Brady?
Yeah, no, you're right. And I think my argument with the Brady thing is always maybe he's diminished a little bit, but he, one, is still plenty good enough to win a Super Bowl with. And I think more than him changing, the team around him has changed, and he has to do so much more. And so the more you have to do, the more opportunities there are to make mistakes or to not come through. So now it gets magnified when he does make a mistake or it doesn't come through, whereas when they were winning Super Bowls, it wasn't all on Tom Brady. So I hope you guys walked away from the bye week with an appreciation that Tom Brady's pretty darn good, and he's definitely good enough to win a Super Bowl with. It's the rest of the team that has to get up to speed.